Louis, the two results you've had this week in the FA Cup and the Europa League, what confidence does that give the team ahead of such an important game against Arsenal?
Yeah, I have seen the dressing room never like this evening. So not only the players who has played, but also on the bench, but also the players who are injured, they were all there. And they were all laughing and talking with each other and were happy. That's a long time ago, I think. So normally I expect it gives a lot of confidence, but we have to play against one of the best teams in the Premier League. I have said that already a lot of times. So it's a challenge. Sunday, and more than a challenge, because we have to play within 2 days. That's also different. But I think the recovery shall go better than ever.
How confident can you be that more players will return? Do you expect more players to be back fit for that game? Will Martial be fit for that game?
I don't know, because it has happened before the match. I've talked with him. I've talked with the physiotherapist that already had a control of him. So I cannot say that. But it is not so heavy as everybody thinks. But you never know. And I'm very happy with Rojo, that he played 10 or 15 minutes. And how he showed already his form and shape. He was very good, I think. But I have to build him up in the games, and that's not so easy. Because he only had 2 training sessions with me, or the first day with the second team and the second day with us. So I take also a risk to do that. But I think I have to do that now with 15 minutes and then 30 minutes and like that. And I hope we can build them up. And it is also Valencia is coming back and Fellaini is coming back. And in the month of March, a lot of players are coming back. And then we have a strong selection again. And then, therefore, this match is very important, I think, for a lot of players.
In the midst of all the injuries you've had, all the speculation and whatever, is this the best you felt as a Manchester United manager tonight?
No, I don't think so. I'm pleased with the performance, but I have a lot of performances that I was also pleased. And if the media are rating Midtjylland not as the most exciting opponent, I have the other opinion. I have analyzed Midtjylland, and I say that is not so easy. And they have a very organized defense. And nevertheless, we have scored 5 goals, and we have created, I think, 15 chances. So we played a fantastic game. But we have to do it against Arsenal. In my opinion, Arsenal is another level.
What do you do between now and then, bearing in mind they're going to be tired, exhausted?
Only recovering. I don't train. I'm only with my mouth busy.
Louis, you say Arsenal's another level. Would you have any hesitation in playing Marcus against Arsenal?
No, he shall not play. No.
He shall not play?
No. He's coming off the bench maybe, but no, I cannot risk that. I'm a long-term coach.
So what other options? Was it Depay up front? What other options have you got if Martial's not fit?
Rashford. Oh, Marcus. You play. Oh yeah. I thought we had a conversation about Marcus Rojo. Okay. No, Rashford. When he is recovered, I don't know. It's his first game. It's not so easy.
Louis, how do you explain a season where, in the last few months, it seems that you have a couple of bad results, from the outside, it seems as though everything's in crisis. Then it's pulled back. Then you go back with another couple of bad results. Then there's a couple of good results. How does that work?
It's football, eh? You can win, lose, and you can play a draw.
It's very inconsistent, though.
No, the media is inconsistent. That's different.
But it's not the media that lost
It's the media.
Sunderland.
It's the media. Yeah, Sunderland, we didn't lose because of the media. No, that is true. But the media makes it bigger than it is.
Louis? I mean,
And always.
so after a game like that,
5-1 Manchester City lost against Chelsea.
they
What?
would argue that was.
What was then?
They would argue that was a second team.
Oh, is that this? Oh, and what I'm doing now then? It is unbelievable. It is the same, but we don't lose with such difference.
Do you think we?
Do you have to analyze the results of Manchester United? We have only lost one game, 3-0. Arsenal, on another level, in my opinion.
Louis, will you say to Memphis now that that is the benchmark, that he's set the standard that he's got to play,
I hope so. Yeah.
and that's the challenge for him, is it?
Yeah, but he has to make steps in his process, what I'm always saying. He's still a young player, like Martial, like Lingard, like now Varela and Riley. They are stepping in the process, like also players like Morgan Schneiderlin. Nobody is talking about Morgan Schneiderlin, but Morgan Schneiderlin played his best match today. Far out, best match. I'm happy for Morgan Schneiderlin also. And it's sometimes players get the spotlight, and some players never get the spotlight. That's a pity, because when you analyze the game, then you shall see that Morgan Schneiderlin has played a very, very good match.
Okay, last question, Dominic.
With the injuries that you've had, obviously, with some of the young kids coming in and doing so well, is that something that you can use now to galvanise the crowd? Because the crowd love to see particularly Mancunian talent come through. Rashford, the new boy on the block, if you like. Can you use that to your advantage in adversity? Use the spirit of these kids?
No, I never. I shall never use for myself, only for the team. To improve the team, I have a philosophy. For example, that I don't want great or wide squads, because then you cannot give youngsters a chance. And now, because of that, you see a lot of youngsters who can show their quality, and you can also win. But it's a big risk. And Manchester United wants to give youngsters also the chance. And it's also in the culture of Manchester United. So we are doing that, but we have a lot of unluck this year, because it is not normal that you have 14 injured players. And nevertheless, we are still in 3 competitions. We have a lot to fight for, and we are in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. We are now in the next round in the Euro League. We are 5th in the Premier League, so it's not so bad as some media are writing or telling to the fans. And I hope that the fans shall understand that. And still, when I walk in the streets in my village or something like that, they are all positive. So that keeps me always in a good spirit, because the fans are telling mostly the truth. Not always in a stadium, because then a lot of people are doing something and then they follow. But in the streets it is 1 against 1. Or 1 not against, but with each other in the street. Normal.
You're a big fella, they might not want to cross you.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Okay, that's your explanation. Is again the media.
Is a small another hair available for?
I expect, because I thought already that he was today.
David.
Yeah.
And Chris as well, is he?
Sorry? Can you do anything?
Chris is a question mark.
Okay, the shoulder.
Yeah. But you never
Oh,
know.
he's not going far away.
Thank you.